Et salut YouTube, on se retrouve pour la suite de The Outer Worlds 2. Vous pouvez toujours me retrouver sur twitch.tv/coninries et sur mes réseaux TikTok coninries et sur Insta coninries.twitch. Let's go. Reprenons là où nous étions arrêtés. Reprenons où nous en étions. Alors juste, est-ce qu'on m'entend bien quand même sur le stream? Oui, parfait. Ok, let's go. Alors oui, j'en étais à monastère après avoir découvert après Victor donc que l'oracle est un traître à la solde de Devry. C'est cela. Et donc on était à faire ce monastère.
I am 100% certain that his tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait! Look! Someone just came up via the lift! It must be unlocked!
Allez-y, fuyez. Parce que... Massacre. J'espère que c'est pas eux qui ont fait ce massacre. C'est un peu con. En tout cas, c'est sympa. Tiens. Franchement sympa. Wow.
I swear, the more he talks, the more pain it makes me want to inflict on his person.
Belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution. Those outside the order, and some simpletons within it, claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know nothing of
Eh ben. Oui, voilà, ok.
Trouble ahead.
Là, je crois qu'il y a pas mal de monde en fait. Un jour, je serai visé. En fait. Non. Dire non marche erreur de 0,0001%. Vraiment, c'est...
Found another one. Damn it. I knew
Hostile
there'd be a
ahead.
high
What's the
probability
play?
of fighting, but I didn't think.
Hey, none of that.
Armed and ready. Ready to go.
Là, t'inquiète, pour l'instant tout va bien.
Displaying customary intimidation.
Let me handle this. All charged up. And here I was, hoping for a peaceful, rejuvenating
I'm
sun.
alive. Who needs to die?
C'est bon. Avançons.
Grand Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more... Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative. Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist. I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then. Held hostage? Goodness, no. We are anchorites for the order, child. This is where we conduct our divine calling, debating scientific precept and theory. Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief. You would if it was your colony being invaded. Neutrality only ever supports the oppressor. We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate. I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important. And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory.
Ah, ça y est, qu'il va falloir faire les bibliothécaires. C'est cela. Nous allons devoir nous amuser.
The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing. Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals.
Évidemment.
A lot more interesting questions than we normally get. I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact.
Vous êtes avec elle ou pas? Je vous bute ou pas?
Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it. Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama. I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to. Good for him. About time someone put theory into application.
Oula.
What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted and dedicated seers. Whatever actions he's taken must be in service of the plan. I do hope no one's been hurt, though. I see. That is distressing to hear. But as we in the Order like to say, the plan actuates by deliberate means. Let us hope this conflict resolves itself soon.
Ouais,
Much
c'est un peu...
appreciated. We'll present our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
Vous êtes chelous, les filles. Ouais. Ok.
This looks a lot like those N-ray junction boxes. Still got the scanner on you?
Toum toum toum. Toum toum toum.
That's just plain wrong. Whoever wired this up should be expelled from the Order. I thought they had some self-respect.
Ah. Putain, ils veulent qu'on lise des livres de partout, quoi. Est-ce que ça met les livres ou c'est juste la cellule? Il y a des trucs par là. J'avoue que maintenant faut utiliser ça quand même. Ouais, voilà, je dis. J'ai qu'à retourner des trucs. Non, non. Ouais, c'est mais juste ok. Donc là.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for? You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished,
Elle doit bien aimer
direction drawer, but do take care
l'électrique,
with it,
l'électricité.
especially around the bath. We lose
Ça a
most
l'air
of the
d'être une
books
grande
that way.
électricienneuse.
Much appreciated. We'll present our
Oui, bouton. C'est là. Oui, d'accord, elle a l'air de l'avoir donné. Ok. Ça veut dire que là, si je vais là-bas, c'était de ce côté-là, c'était là. Là, non. Putain, mais... Si tu me dis que c'est le tiroir que j'ai utilisé juste avant, je pète mon crâne. Non mais... Sérieusement... Putain, c'était juste deux câbles à rebrancher et il fallait un bouquin pour ça.
The plan will be terminated.
To the rescue! Sight unseen. Someone call for a medic. Out of sight and on the way.
C'est fini. Putain, ils ont tué tout le monde, quoi. T'es pas d'accord avec moi? Meurs. C'est un petit peu ça, quoi.
Look alive, Commander. Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Ouf.
Shoot the enemy.
C'est gueule la radio.
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
Bonjour.
Eliminate the target.
Mais... Ooh.
Isn't this fancy? Guessing these are the abbot's quarters. I see the good abbot's intent on distracting himself from the misery of existence with worldly goods. Never works.
Sympa, la chambre. Rien de plus. Bah. Je croyais que t'étais mort, toi. Bla bla.
Yeah.
Someone help us!
Il est où? C'est où le saumon et le poste? Parce que je veux bien été, mais je sais pas où c'est. Oui, il y a une croix.
The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene.
Oui.
If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
As if we'd fall for their stalling tactics just to watch these poor fools die slowly and horribly, mangled like punch cards.
Them ça.
What were we
Them
talking
ça.
about again?
Good. Then let's get to freeing them.
Bah oui.
Definitely not. We should be the only ones killing hostages around here.
Praise high probability. Wiley trapped us here. He let
Well, that's one place to put a safe. Reckon it's part of Wiley's puzzle somehow. Time to earn my commission. Commander.
Taking cover!
Oh la vache.
Finding respite! Hostile ordnance!
Il y en a encore? Où ça? Là.
Grab's ready if you need it. Let's get you healed. Happy to help. Discreet, out of sight and on the way.
Extrapolating. Interpolating. Approaching target coordinates. Mark my supposition. You will see biological...
Vitals looking a mite marginal, Commander.
Shit.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Bah oui, là je peux pas.
Hey, we've got movement.
Ah. Oh. C'est ça l'énigme. Ah, parfait. Le bouquin qu'il fallait. La boule est là. Tac, il y a quelque chose. Wow.
Look, they obviously meant for this to waste our time. Let's just find a way to kill the hostages so we can move on.
Bien sûr que c'est pour nous faire perdre du temps, mais qui s'en fout.
See? Didn't I tell you our friend would be back?
Hurry! Disable the card press machine!
Et là, en fait, on les tue. Ah, faut choisir.
They'll say it would have saved time for us to just kill the hostages ourselves.
Mind you.
Thank you, stranger. We should be okay here for now. Go pay Wiley his just desserts for all of us.
J'espère pas être passé à côté du livre.
Did I tell you? All according to the plan.
Yeah, Wiley's plan.
Examiner. Mémo, c'est ça. Ah, nos enseignants inscrivent.
Killed us.
A potentially...
Command, sharpen up. Hostile nearby.
You're looking pretty
Mais-
scathed, Commander. Either restore my life or avenge my death. Back in business. Someone call for a medic. Happy to help. Great. Let's get you healed.
Allez. Putain, les snipers.
Reassuringly marginal.
I'm alive. Who needs to dip?
Fait pour me tuer. Ah, c'est un métro. J'ai en haut, mais pour reprendre. Que j'ouvre. Ici.
Exposure levels untenable.
Sérieux? Chier. Contre son fusil à placement, il a l'air sympa. Et il y a ça aussi qui a l'air sympa.
Graph's ready if you need a house call. Moving up to reverse.
Ah merde. J'étais un peu greedy là. Tout petit peu. Ouais, je reprends là. Je m'en doutais.
Threat assessment confirmed.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Ah putain.
I'm alive. Someone call for a medic. Out of sight and on the way. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Look alive, Commander.
Putain, ils ont ces armures, quand même. Allez. Putain. Vous voulez pas crever, hein. Ouf. Putain. Tournez vers le planétaire situé devant l'observatoire pour résoudre cette énigme. Le premier cadran doit être réglé sur le nombre de lunes en orbite autour d'Elysium. Planétaire situé devant l'observatoire. C'est quelle planète Elysium? Je sais pas, je dirais 1. Le second doit être sur le nom de Dorado et Elysium. Ah. 1, 2, 4, non. 2, 5. 1, 2, 1. 2, 2, 3. Non. Bah. 1, 2, 2, 1, non. Il y a un collant d'une zone d'orbite. Ah putain. Tu veux dormir entre Dorado et Elysium? Oh putain. Oui, je triche. Ah. Voilà. C'était simple en fait.
I'll be damned. Look at this place. You reckon they have a rendering of Tau Ceti hereabouts?
Ah bon, on avait les infos ici quoi. Bon, il aurait fallu chercher tous les trucs là pour... Ça se fait, mais... C'est le problème quoi. Peut-être juste cassé ou je sais pas. Allez. À l'enfantier, ouais, il est.
Believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you.
Pff,
Oh, I think my average walking speed will suffice once I've finished dispatching you.
ouf, t'as de
You
l'espoir.
seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the
Mon
hostages
échec.
delayed
Quel
you
échec.
just long enough for me to complete my work. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything. That's preposterous. In a transparent attempt at sowing discord between us, I haven't the
Non, non.
time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, you misunderstand the basic fundamentals of my objectives. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. De Vries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment. What in the architect's computational summary are you on about? That hopeless, ineffectual, over-reliant waste of workspace? He wouldn't dare.
Oh, bien sûr que si.
But I am beyond reproach. My talent without peer. What has Joseph ever done for the Order except occupy my valuable time with useless queries? No, this is some kind of deception. It has to be. I could not have missed such obvious machinations. My math is correct. My math is always correct.
Charlatan.
How could I have failed to recognize such gaps in my predictions? I checked and triple-checked. What more could I have done?
Tu as oublié certaines
Where
variables,
did I
peut-être.
err?
Tu m'as oublié, moi.
Enough. Please. Your point has been sufficiently made, and I truly lack the capacity to debate you further. I've already sent Augustine everything she needs. But all our communications are on this terminal. It is yours to peruse.
Oh, c'est trop bien de pouvoir tout faire sans
The
combattre.
information will be useful. Obviously, my analytical acumen is not what I'd assumed.
Imaginez, ça
All I know is
devient
that
des
I did
alliés à la
enough
fin.
to stop you. Now I must
Mode.
send word to my allies here at the monastery to stand down and notify them of my resignation from the Order. Effective immediately.
Alors, je reviens, je vais aller boire un peu. Hop, et me revoilà. On est reparti. Alors, avant d'aller voir cette communication, est-ce qu'il y a d'autres trucs à voir dans le coin? Tout prévu. C'est prévu des bombes et tout. Ah, alors. Voilà, désolé. Hop. Pas l'impression qu'il y ait grand chose à looter ici. Oh pardon. Oh pardon. Merde. Alors.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced.
Huh.
I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything. I'm much obliged for your time.
Oui.
However, though the code, yet we must act.
Ouais.
We should get ourselves to those peace talks post-haste, Commander. Wouldn't want to miss out on any of the mayhem and carnage.
Un petit message de raisonnement parce qu'on joue en mode peace sans essayer de tuer trop de monde.
Agent, over here. I assume you had a chance to speak with Landon. That is, Seer Wiley.
Pardon. Oui.
I'm greatly relieved to hear it. Did he mention me at all? I'd rather hope that would not come to light. I gather he did not receive the revelation well. I'm sure you also think me to blame for all of this. But you have to understand my position. How ill-equipped all in the Order are for this new world. With the schism and now the war, the Order stands alone for the first time in its storied history. We have no experience with governance. Well, myself especially. Education takes time. And that is the one thing the Order does not seem to have in abundance these days.
Ah bah, je peux pas vous aider plus que ça alors.
We must do better. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery. Regrettable as the business was. You are welcome to collect the experimental weapon inside the observatory, the Oracle. It was Landon's design. Only seems fitting you take it. This key will unlock the case. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
Non, il y a une arme expérimentale. Ouais. Il faut le second bouquin. Ah, c'est les otages.
I don't know what you're complaining about. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% scathed.
Then increment your bravery index. My goodness, you novices.
Augmente ton indice de courage. Tu as peur? Arrête. Rien à foutre de ta peur, rien à foutre de ta dépression. Pardon, fallait que je la sorte. Cette putain de rêve. C'est là-dedans le texte. Doum, 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 doum. Le train en provenance de... Non, en fait, je l'ai pas. J'ai l'impression qu'on peut. Est-ce qu'il n'y a pas moyen? Je passe par un autre endroit. J'ai pas l'impression. Oui, il me dit de remonter quand même. Il me dit quand même c'est là-haut. Cherche quoi. Mais où? C'est un bouquin là, mais il a pas l'air de ça, non. Ah, c'est un établi, ça va pas m'emmener loin. Je suis en train de chercher partout. C'est vrai qu'on marche vite accroupi. Putain, bah merde. Putain. Ah, il y a ça que j'ai pas testé. Pas l'air de m'aider beaucoup. Hein. Mais. À moins que... Il y a là, mais est-ce qu'on pourrait pas aller en haut? Non, de l'autre côté.
Yeah.
Tiens, il doit bien y avoir un truc. Que là, de l'autre côté, je sais pas. Ah, il y a 2 plaques ici. Et 3 plaques à l'étage. Il y a 2 plaques ici et il y a 3 plaques en haut à l'étage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Putain. On est censé pouvoir y aller, mais comment? Je sais pas, j'ai essayé de trouver, mais... Hmm. Ça a pas l'air d'être là. Est-ce que la porte est vraiment fermée? Pourquoi j'ai pas pensé à là? Directement. J'ai pas pensé à là directement. Alors qu'il y a une table. Là, est-ce que j'ai eu les infos? Hmm. Allez. C'est important, les infos. Et ben, ceux qui ont passé sur leur temps à nettoyer le bordel derrière, je les plains. Non mais sérieux. Non mais sérieusement. C'est par où? Mais non mais la cellule elle est... Et j'étais là, j'avais tiré dessus. Là, ok, oui, là, la porte, machin. Donc c'est par là. Et après, c'est là que je sais plus. Oui, alors, cellule, elle est là. Alors.
Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well, now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares.
You too, huh?
Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
I I see someone has been reading On the Origin of Sprouts. It has that effect on people.
Mental carceration and the potential unreality of conscious experience adds an interesting
Nous
dimension
sommes
to the
notre
argument.
propre prison.
It's certainly worth
Nous sommes
exploring.
enfermés dans
Perhaps
notre
later.
propre
For
conscience.
now, I feel we should reward our guest with their choice of reward, given the
Et
idiosyncratic
oui,
nature of his
nous
conclusion.
sommes
Armor or
notre
armor?
propre guerre. Ton, ton, ton. Allez, donnez l'armure.
You can retrieve it from... We have...
J'aurais peut-être dû prendre de l'arme. Pas grave. Je crois qu'il nous renvoie dans le vaisseau de toute façon. Ouais.
Commander, we should put our heads together while we have time.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
You have a plan, Commander? If not, may I suggest unrestrained carnage tends to grab people's attention.
Bullet could solve a lot of problems, provided we can reach DeVries before she enacts her plan to kill the delegates.
This unit is obligated to advise against blowing up a space station as a form of retribution.
C'était pas le
Records
but.
indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised. In the absence of Victor and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander. Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own Phantoms? Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us falling out too.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
Alors avant, on va aller là. J'ai le barman à aller voir.
Careful now. Oh, You sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy?
Parce qu'elle est marrante de vouloir tuer tout le monde, mais bon. C'est pas le but.
Latest contraband came in. Looked like quite the haul. Heavy standout, a couple dozen Auntie's Choice sales logs, some notes from a high-profile order.
Alors déjà, on avait là. Tout. Vous voulez me parler l'autre? Alors. Bah. Il faut peut-être que je fasse ça. Donc ça. Si je fais ça. Non. Ça. Putain. Faut qu'il recharge le truc. Allez, en attendant.
Damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go back to their families, but I fear we played right into DeVries' hands. With that data, she could wreak more havoc than we anticipated. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this, but it's my folk in the crosshairs. If something happens to our delegate, I don't know how I'd live with myself. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me.
Oui.
Sure, let's go with that. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So let's not fail, huh?
Voilà. C'est-à-dire que ça, si je fais ça. Oui. Putain, c'est trop chiant. Allez. Charge-toi à fond. J'ai pas tout compris quand même. Là, il l'envoie là. Là. Si j'envoie là, je peux envoyer là. Que je peux envoyer là. Ah putain, il faut que je fasse un chemin complet. D'accord. Il faut que j'envoie là. Il faudrait que j'envoie là. Pour le premier chemin. Donc là, on a ce chemin-là qui s'ouvre. Donc ça ferait ça, ça, ça. Non, il faut que je vois par rapport en bas aussi. Parce qu'en bas... Non, ok, en bas, il envoie... Donc là, je fais ça. Là, il fait ça, ça, ça. Et donc là, il fait ça, ça, ça. Et ça. Yes. Ok. Donc maintenant, on peut aller voir le barman. Second choice.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired. I should add, your observations during the investigation were unexpectedly keen. Working beside you was a pleasure.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you, especially with an arbiter in tow. But you got what was needed. Not bad at all.
Merci.
I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind? Just trust me and go give it a look.
Ça pue quand même, hein.
Yeah.
Tout. Oula, alors.
Yeah, how about this? I recruited a protectorate subject for Bastion, middle of a protectorate holding.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject?
Remember, nothing's a crime if you never get caught. You're jealous of my charms.
Yeah, real jealous. So are the half-dozen AC-ad execs I recruited last week. We're all just vomitous with envy.
Anyone had asked me, I'd have put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
If this is an attempted jest, it is not funny. If it is not a
Rossi.
jest, I'm going to act as if it were. For your sake. If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics, I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
I shall in time, when fewer prying ears abound.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present company. Speak to me outside, if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Sûr, ok. Mais...
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
Plutôt l'inverse.
I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter. Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less than I'd hoped, but it was at least a start. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support.
C'est compliqué.
I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow? I should have considered this eventuality.
Oui.
I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not
Tu as intérêt, t'as pas le choix.
without your consent, though I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end. Excellent. I hope our working relationship...
Argue he seems capable, but let's be mindful where his true allegiance lies.
Very well. I shall locate whichever craft seems the...
Voilà. Tous les compagnons. Et c'est fait. Bon, il y avait Otto. Il y avait une quête où il y avait Otto, c'est sûr. Bonjour.
Hello once more. I guarantee you some.
Oh, ok, Joseph.
Let me tell you stuff.
Greetings. How has the data collection fared? Finally, a breakthrough. Let's hear it. How did the ACS free market meet its end? It sounds like Auntie's choice security measures leave something to be desired. I'll mark that down. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments? An incompetent captain and an incompetent crew. Tisk tisk.
Tisk tisk.
Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened? Lacking this report is going to bear some glaring. Here's something for your time. It would have been more if I'd been able to complete. Auntie's choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purpose. I am! If Free Market Station survives the war, but if the order fails in Arcadia, none of that will matter. I'm just making the most of what you gave me. Oh, I'd be happy to. Anyone willing to further the order? Now I need to get this report.
Allez. Non, j'ai quoi là? Ça, je m'en fous. Ça, je m'en fous. Ouais, les trucs sont pas... Ça me sert à rien. Ah oui, c'était... oui.
Just heard back. The higher-ups finally decided to
Ok.
bury the corpse of that vigilante.
Eh ben, on va pouvoir aller à la suite. Oula. Hop. On va aller à la suite tranquillement. J'avais rien là. Non, il m'en manquait un. Alors avant de faire quoi que ce soit. Bonjour, établi. Artisanat. Motif d'armure. Je sais même pas si j'ai de meilleures armures ou pas. Standard 10. Ok. Standard 10. Hein. Elle est même pas là, celle que j'ai équipée. Ouais. Je sais pas, les armures... Hmm. Je sais vraiment pas comment ça marche, c'est... Une bonne tête.
Oh, look at that rift. It's making my skin buzz even in here.
Oh là, oui.
behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. That said, it is deeply regrettable that matters on Golden Ridge have not been resolved. But I will now graciously allow the Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders the floor.
Madam,
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late. Preposterous. Our mission to stop the talks is a righteous one. Why would I ever jeopardize it for the likes of you?
We need answers, now. How we extract those answers, I'll leave up to you, Commander. Personally, I'd start with the knees.
You do no such thing. My
Les
willpower is
jambes,
stout, my
puis les
nerve
bras.
unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths by Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it. That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast. No, I mean, yes. Stop attempting to scramble my thoughts. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself. But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery were not standing in your path. How can you say that without knowing me and mean it? Your resolve is unmistakable, and it's quickly becoming all too clear I've no option left but to trust you. Fine
Oui,
then.
t'as pas le choix.
I surrender.
Pas le choix.
See this screen? Agent DeVries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
Voilà.
No time to waste. Let's have a look at those plans. No way through that fence except in pieces. Let's find another way around.
Ok, et ben, moi sur ce, je vais vous laisser. Et je vous dis donc à la prochaine. Ciao, ciao YouTube.